ليبلونكم الله بشيء من الصيد تناله أيديكم ورماحكم ليعلم الله من يخافه بالغيب فمن اعتدى بعد ذلك فله عذاب أليم. صدق الله العظيم. As we were continuing the nida of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the call of Allah to the believers. This is nida 39 and this is ayah number Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah number 94. Now this ayah and the one after this, in both of them Allah Azza wa Jal addresses the believers by saying, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. Although the hukum of Allah in both of these ayat are specifically to a situation, and this is during the time of Hajj or Umrah, when a person he is in a stage of ihram, that he is not allowed to hunt as he is allowed to hunt at other times. But there is a very important message that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala He is addressing in this ayah, ayah number 94 and 95 of Surah Al-Ma'idah. Allah Azza wa Jal says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tests the believer. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu layabluwannakum Allahu bishay'in. That Allah is going to test you with things in this dunya. And in this regard, in this specific situation, it is hunting at the time when you are being focused to do ibadah, and that is ibadah of Umrah or Hajj. Now coming into the gist of this ayah, Allah Azza wa Jal, He is saying that, O believers, be serious about your worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because hunting is a type of fun that a person does. And at the time of Hajj or Umrah, this is an ibadah of Allah, getting yourself involved into some entertainment. This is not the time for it. So Allah Azza wa Jal, He is saying that when it comes to the matter of obedience of Allah, be serious about it. And at the same time, if you don't show seriousness, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this test of Allah, Allah Azza wa Jal says that if you deviate, فَمَنْ اعْتَدَى بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ فَلَهُ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. For him there is a punishment of Allah. A lot of times in our daily life, and especially when it comes to the matters of religion, we take it very lightly. Oh, this is just, small thing. It's not a very big thing, right? Imam Malik rahmatullah alayhi, someone came to him and he asked him a very simple question. Imam Malik rahmatullah alayhi told him that I will have to ponder upon this and give you an answer. So this person said to Imam Malik that this is a very easy, matter. Why there is, this is a very light matter. And then Imam Malik rahmatullah alayhi said to him that there is no lightness, there is no such thing as light in the religion of Allah. Because Allah Himself says, قَوْلًا ثَقِيلًا. We have brought to you a very heavy statement. So being serious in your ibadah, a lot of times when we have, let's say, a situation with our children, many of times says, okay, let him do this, let him do this, let him do this. It's fine, it's okay. Allah will accept. Allah is there to accept. All of those things are right. Allah is there to accept. Allah is there to forgive. Allah is lenient. Allah is merciful. Allah is kind. But at the same time, we have to know our own rights and limits. Allah says, be serious at the time when is required for you to be serious. There are times where you can go and hunt. There are times when you can go in things in the perimeters of Sharia, then you can have fun. But that type of fun, that mentality you want to bring into your ibadah, Allah says this is not something which is joke. This is a very serious matter. As you are serious and focused in every aspect of your life, something that is very important to you, you should be more serious in matters of your religion. It's not just, I will just make it happen. A lot of times a person says, oh, I don't have to learn about my salah, or I don't have to learn about how to give zakah, or I'm fasting, I don't have to learn the do's and don'ts, or any other matters of deen. There is no importance towards it. Why? Because we have this temperament inside our mind that, Allah, we just have to do it and Allah is going to accept no matter however we do it. No. As we make our life our life, when we do our business, when we invest in something, when we spend a whole day, 2-3 days, just researching what people say about this, what are the pros and what are the cons, and all of that stuff. We will talk to so many people about it before going into that venture, that avenue that we want to invest in. Similarly, in the matters of religion, we have to be very serious. If this thing is Allah is not permitting, then I have to stay away from it. And this is why the previous verse, the one before this, ayah number 90, which is the nida of Allah Azza wa Jal, says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the intoxication, and Allah says, فَهَلْ أَنْتُمْ مُنْتَهُونَ. Don't you want to stay away? Stay away from it. Be serious about it. And then in this ayah, Allah is delivering the same message in a different way. That there are times you have fun. There are times you have entertainment according to the parameters of Sharia. And there are times that you want to do other things. But when you are obeying the command of Allah, when you are doing ibadah, you have to be very serious. You have to know what you're doing. And you have to do it with full-heartedness. You have to do it with full focus. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept. And Allah is there to accept. So when we do our part, Allah does His part. When we are negligent in our part and expect that Allah is going to do His part in full, then that is a foolishness of our own self. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the understanding. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal to give us the ability to practice. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Jazakum Allahu khairan. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.